welcome back to How We Do It, a web series where every week we're going to show you some pretty neat skills, things that you might need to know how to do as an adult. You want to be confident, you want to look like a doofus. So today, I'm talking about something that's very important if you're having a dinner party. Everything that you need to set a table, do a place setting as they call it. Because you have all these things here and you don't know what to do with them sometimes. Does the fork start in the glass? Do I take it out? I learned from Titanic that when you're at dinner with fancy people, you always start on the outside and work your way in. So that's one thing I know. I'm not an expert. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to bring in our expert, Smash Mouth. Come on out, Smash Mouth. It's not his real name. Must be a big fan of the band. Might as well be walking on the sun over there, huh? Hey, welcome to the show, Smash Mouth. Good to see you.
All right.
Glad to have someone here who knows what they're doing because I am lost on this stuff.
No problem.
That's why I always let my wife do this kind of thing because I'm hopeless with it. If I were married, she would do it.
So why don't we do this? Why don't we take each item?
Okay.
Let's separate it out.
All right.
In the different parts, and we'll learn.
Keep it on the table?
Keep it on the table.
Okay.
And we'll move this stuff here.
Okay. We got a fork, butter knife with serrated edges, just in case you need to cut something small, like
a lot of people do get that wrong.
Pillsbury.
I want to see if you were setting the table. What would you do first?
What I want to do first is clearly we're looking at this plate. It's a beautiful plate. It's upside down though. Okay. So now what we're going to do first, you want to have it raised because you want the food closer to your face. Whenever you're setting a table, you want the plate raised up a little bit so you have a little perch for it to almost like a stoop to sit on.
So let's go on to the next item. We'll do the knife.
Okay.
All right. Where's the knife?
Flipped it over. This is the knife, I believe.
That's the knife.
Okay.
Now,
what am I doing with this?
Where does it go? On the right side or the left side?
I'm going to say best of both worlds.
That'll work.
Go right across the middle there.
This is actually an interesting style.
I knew
interesting take. I really like it. Let's go to the spoon and the fork.
Riley factor. Spoon and fork. All right. So here we go.
Good.
This is the spoon.
That is good. Good.
Use the spoon. And we got the fork.
Rocker. That's exactly right.
Okay, we got the fork, right? This you're going to use almost like a trident.
Correct. Let's go with wine glass
for another time. All right, wine glass. This is the question. This is the big one here. Which one's the wine glass? Which one's the wine glass? All right, well, I'm gonna rationalize it first. When you're at these dinner parties, you're a little bit nervous sometimes, and sometimes maybe sit next to someone, Freudian slip, sex to someone. Sit next to someone you're not too familiar with. You want to get drunk, folks. You want to drink as much as possible because then you loosen up and your true person comes out. So I'm gonna say let's go with this bad boy. Fill it up to the top. Get a big old glug of wine.
We're gonna go with this as the wine glass.
Ah, yes.
If you're using the glug, you're actually placing it differently than you would if you were using the traditional wine glass.
Oh, so this is acceptable. It's just not
very acceptable.
The traditional way of doing it.
There.
Okay.
Where do you put the wine glass that's traditional?
The traditional wine glass has to be this one. I'm assuming because this isn't. I mean,
where are we?
We're not in.
Now that we're using the glug.
Texas. Now that we're using the glug, I'm gonna say
Texas is actually a place though. So what do we do with the knife and the wine glass?
So the knife and the wine glass, I'm gonna think if you have a hair on it, like we do here. You can see the hair.
That's right.
What you want to do is just kind of shake that off anywhere. Doesn't really matter where.
Shake it off.
Just get it off there. If it goes into someone else's plate, that's fine.
Shake it off. And what do you do with the wine glass?
And the wine glass, now this I'm going to be filling with whiskey. So I'm thinking we're going to start quick, fast with the wine, chug it, and then put this almost like it's on deck.
On deck.
For baseball fanatics there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we did not go over any kind of script or anything.
It's all like off the cuff, folks. That's how we do it here.
Guests are sitting down. They want to eat. How do we?
Okay. We do, I believe, you do it like this.
Absolutely.
Almost that way. If you're getting dirty, a little dab here and there. So really, I can be eating my soup. There's.
What do you do with that hair?
Okay. Wait. Excuse me. Got another faux pas here. If I just dumped that out, we got a hair in the bowl.
Texas treat.
Get the Texas treat here.
Lay it down on the table.
And we want to take it out and make sure everyone. Excuse me, everyone.
It's a dark jet black hair.
I found a hair.
4 inches long.
Okay. Got a gray root. Looking at you.
All right.
Now this is one I feel like I got it. All right, this one I've absolutely felt
did a
very
nice job.
confident. You really, I mean, you didn't teach me much because I knew all of it already. It seems like.
I feel like most people underestimate their abilities with it.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't. I felt totally confident, and I think I nailed it. So thank you very much for being on the show.
Absolutely.
Great time. Great to kind of confirm that you know a little bit every now and then. Okay, welcome back, everyone. So we welcome our resident judge, Kurt Schmutz. Welcome back, Kurt. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. All right.
Nice to see you, Jeff.
How you doing?
No, I'm
Great.
very good. I'm looking forward to kneeling down again here.
Take a kneel.
Yeah.
This is how we do it here. Relaxed, almost Asian.
Why don't you show me what you learned?
Okay, I'll dive right in, and a lot to go through. But what I'm going to start with is actually this beautiful handkerchief we got here, which is it's going to double as a napkin. When you have cloth napkins, it's very nice. And so what you do with that is you put it over your shoulder, almost like you got a fake baby that's about to spit up on there. Okay.
All right. So why don't we start? There's an old saying
Okay.
in table setting
Yeah.
that when the eater sits down, what's the first thing they notice?
You're gonna start drinking now? I thought my mind was ahead of myself. I'm looking forward to getting off and getting a drink. The knife is what you're looking for. Am I correct?
We'll find out.
All right.
Holding judgment to the
I
end.
thought you were gonna tell me right there. All right.
So okay.
Ooh,
so
this-
if it's the knife,
Got a lot more nerve wracking. Thought you were gonna tell me. Okay. So we got the knife there. The way I did it, do this. Sharp side facing outwards to intimidate your guests. Now we got fork, spoon. These, you know how those work. Trident, shoveler. And now the glasses, fill this to the top with wine. Almost so that if the table shakes a little, it's going to spill out. Okay? Fill that with wine. Fill this guy with whiskey. Very similar, except you're probably going to have some stones in there. Fill it close to the top, but not quite to the top.
okay.
Okay, that's sort of something I know from AA. And this bowl, just a regular old bowl. If it's got a hair in it, you take the hair out. You gracefully show everyone. Excuse me.
Is that where the hair came from? That hair?
That hair did come from the bowl.
Okay.
Does placement of the hair matter?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, that's. I mean,
Ooh.
so you're telling me this came from the bowl?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it came from the bowl. So, the hair,
Yeah.
if it comes from the bowl,
Yeah.
you want to throw it out.
Oh no.
So I mean, that's a big. You got the knife right.
All right.
The knife is first.
Okay.
Now you pointed the wrong way because I'm to your right.
Yeah.
You want to intimidate me.
Oh, wherever you are.
Right.
At my
You
dinner party.
Well, no. I'm your only other guest.
Oh, okay. I just thought you were coming to all my dinner parties, and I was pointing towards you, no matter which.
No, I'm your only guest. Now, you do want to
so-
intimidate intimidate as many as possible.
Get people away from you.
Those are the rules.
Yeah.
So it's like, it depends, if you're at the corner, you got to position it to get the most people. So that said,
getting it.
right now you're intimidating 0 people.
Oh, geez,
So,
yeah, there's no one here.
But, you got the napkin right.
Yep.
And then the last thing really is the glasses.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be down and stacked.
Oh, rats.
So
Now look how pretty that is, folks.
all things said, he got almost everything wrong.
Oh.
But the one caveat is the napkin, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's worth about 900 points.
Nice.
So it's a
Close.
900 out of 1,000.
How we do it.
And this is how we did it.
You do it.
So, one of the better how we do's.
Okay.
How we do it.
How we do it.
How we do it.
This is how we do it.
And this is how we did it.
You do it. I did
Right.
it a different way.
All right, well,
Smash
thanks
mouth.
for stopping by and
kind of does it depending on
We'll
what
watch
type
it
of
now.
party he's at.
Watch it now.
All right, we gotta keep that stacked, and we gotta. I'm gonna fill that with wine, even though it's upside down. So thank you very much, folks, for tuning in to another episode. How we do today? About a 90%. It's not too bad. All right, check us out next time.